And these are the people that is being accused of murdering him. This is obviously the forex trader. Hey, you can see these guys were dragged out of bed. The cleaning staff found his body. But one thing that is really suspicious to many of the people here is the fact that when they saw these guys leave, they saw the five leave on their own. Things are getting really interesting in this industry because why am I covering a story about a forex trader that got arrested in connection with a murder? This is very disturbing, and I'd advise you to watch till the end of the video to get all the details.
FBI, open up!
This is the very first post that I saw concerning Bram Kruger that got murdered. May his soul rest in peace. And when you take a look at this photo, you will see this actually looks like a really nice guy, someone that's soft at heart. And these are the people that is being accused of murdering him. This is obviously the forex trader, the most known one out of everyone here. And we will get into the details of him pretty soon, but let's just get to the details of the case real quick. A former Pretoria paramedic, Bram Kruger, was allegedly lured to a guest house in Brooklyn, Pretoria, where he was later found dead on Good Friday. According to court testimony, 4 suspects, Zondi Ntando, Siposihle Xolo, Mpendulo Nyembe, and Spesihle Mbambo checked into rooms at the guest house and arranged a meeting with the victim. Kruger was last seen alive after arriving at the premises. His body was later discovered by cleaners tied up inside one of the rooms. His cell phone and cash were reportedly stolen, and the suspects left the guest house shortly afterwards. Police tracked the suspects using phone data, e-hailing records, and witness statements, leading to arrests in Soweto and later KwaZulu-Natal. A 5th suspect remains at large. The accused face charges of murder and aggravated robbery and are also linked to other pending investigations, including cases of kidnapping and robbery in KZN and Gauteng. The matter is currently before the Pretoria Magistrates Court as bail proceedings continue. Bail, I don't think these guys should get bail, because if you are luring someone to a bed and breakfast and you leave shortly afterwards and the person is found dead, now you are a risk to the community. Yusuf Abramji, who is a very well-known journalist, he also reported on this, and he says, murder of Bram Kruger, suspects arrested. 4 suspects have been arrested in connection with the murder of a well-known emergency response figure killed at a guest house in Brooklyn on the 2nd of April 2026. A coordinated multi-agency operation tracked the group from Gauteng to KwaZulu-Natal and back, leading to a tactical raid in Pretoria Glen, Soweto in the early hours of this morning, April 12th. The suspects were positively identified. Investigators seized cell phones, bank cards, and clothing believed to be linked to the crime, with all evidence booked at Brooklyn SAPS. A manhunt remains underway for a 5th suspect. Hey, you can see these guys were dragged out of bed, and police were actually really smart to go in the early hours of the morning where they wouldn't be expected to run, where they wouldn't be on high alert for people coming after them. This is most definitely when they are the most relaxed, and getting them at that time actually shows that effort was put into this. When we move to this article, we will see that this article gives us a little bit more information. The body of a former paramedic who has been described as popular and dedicated was found in a Pretoria guest house on Friday morning in unexplained circumstances. Police said no one has been arrested yet for the murder of Bram Kruger, who was apparently one of a party of 6 men who checked into 3 rooms at the bed and breakfast on Thursday afternoon. A party of 6 people. He's one. The others were a group of 5. So this definitely checks out. Here you can see the cleaning staff found his body. But one thing that is really, really suspicious to many of the people here is the fact that when they saw these guys leave, they saw the 5 leave on their own. And only, I think, a day later or so, they found the victim tied up and unfortunately deceased. This is really, really sad. And a forex trader has no business being tied up in things like this. Now, when I took a look at who this guy might be, I actually saw on TikTok that this is a very huge influencer. This bruh has 86,000 followers, and here you can see all of his stuff is always tagged Forex lifestyle, Forex trading. Here you will see more stuff that is tagged Forex lifestyle, Forex trading. And this kind of shows you that this man was a trader, or he tried to make it seem like he was a trader by hashtagging a lot of his posts with Forex trading. The only thing that I didn't see on his platforms though was charts, but this is the guy who was standing there in the docks, and I mean, come now, you can't get any more clearer than that. Look at that face, ne? Look at that face, and then you will see we actually caught on to him. And this is only because of the public that continuously commented to say, hey, that is this bruh Povungane from TikTok. Now, seeing all of this, you actually have to wonder, is this the first time that this guy is doing this? Is it the first time that he has been arrested in connection with this? Forex is lifestyle, you see what I'm saying? But nowhere do we see charts. So, could it be that he was using the name of Forex to shield all of the illegal things that he was busy doing to be able to afford this fancy lifestyle that he was living? Guys, I'm telling you, this industry is getting more dirtier and dirtier and dirtier by the second. Like, there's no way you can deny it. That is most definitely that, bruh, my bro. That is definitely that, bruh. So, seeing things like this, it is so intense. I knew it was gonna end here for the first accused. Hectic. The first accused was living large on TikTok, claiming that he's a Forex trader. Hectic. Do you see? This is the thing. Whatever happens behind closed doors will eventually come to light, especially if part of what you are doing behind closed doors is hurting other people. In this case, taking someone's life. Now, I haven't seen charts in that profile, and this begs the question, was Forex being used to cover up the proceeds of this guy's illegal actions? Does he even know how to trade? And I guess the question that's on everyone's lips is, where will all of this end up? This is most definitely a developing story, and as soon as I have more information surrounding this, I will most definitely come and let you guys know. Don't forget to smash the like button, leave a comment, do share this, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Mr. Scam Exposer, out.